There is quite a conversation about protein. So I have to eat enough protein because I don't absorb as much because I'm older. Crystal is younger. She works out. She's busy. And actually, the exact way of calculating is 0.8 gram per, I'll put it in the post. So the protein gain. So Crystal and I, we will teach recipes where you have enough protein, but also like nutritious at the same time. Mm-hmm. And the key is the protein, but then all food will have some carbs and some fat. So you don't want to eat certain food that now you go over in your fat, because that could be a problem. So you really want to reach that protein goal, but then not have too much fat or too much carb. And if you want to lose weight, you have to be a deficit in calories. So, isn't that fun? Okay, so let's start. I mean, the hummus is such an easy one because you can eat it with vegetables, you can put it on the crackers, you can even add it to your salad. Mm-hmm. So you take your hummus and then you thin it, make it a little bit more liquid by adding apple cider vinegar, which is excellent for you.
Or to make like a salad dressing.
Yeah, you can do that. So once you've done it, and you can freeze it. Super easy, super easy. Okay, so, and then cooking, it's important that you soak overnight, like 8 to 12 hours. Really soak them well. You'll see that when you rinse in the morning, you have like that foamy thing that, when you rinse, the anti-nutrients that are coming out of the peas. You need to do that. When you start the soaking, then it starts the process of germinating, which is the process of becoming a plant. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, if it's not soaked, it's a seed. It's a seed. We don't eat seed. Right? Seed it doesn't set properly in our microbiome. It will give you a little bit of stomach ache. If you buy the one in a can, I suggest that you rinse them well as well. You just don't know. What did they do? I mean, did they really follow all the protocol I just told you? Mm-hmm. Maybe not, but rinse them well, okay? But we have sprouted and cooked chickpeas with us, so we're set to go. And that's the other thing. Because chickpeas are excellent, I'll tell you here, I have it here. 100 grams of chickpeas that are cooked gives you 6.5 grams of protein. So, but then it has little in terms of carbs, 10 grams, and fat 16 grams. So it's not very high in carbs and fat, but it's good amount of protein. And you add them to your salad. You can use them in your salad dressing. Mm-hmm. Instead of using nuts or oil, you put water and chickpeas, and that makes your, with the, to emulsify your salad dressing. It's amazing. You can use them everywhere. And then you can also snack on them. You
could make also a straight up chickpea salad,
Yes.
With the chickpeas and then pepper and cucumber
yes.
and maybe olives and
yes.
Onion.
Yeah, exactly. It's delicious. Okay, let's start. So we put our blender on the scale. Always easy to go this way. 110 grams of the chickpeas. Yeah, and Crystal, you can just exactly push them down. And then 110. It's so simple. And there you go. You're there, love. Oh yeah, you can just take them out some. It's great because we're starting with a quantity that we can reach like that. If you had already put your lemon juice and the other ingredients, it's a problem, but this one we can. Okay, and then I use in grams, I teach in grams, and what it is you go, okay, I love this, I want to do more. So you double, you do a 1.5, 2.5. I mean, it's so simple with grams.
Or maybe you really like the chickpea flavor, so you put a little bit extra.
Oh, thank you. Also the texture.
Ah.
So you put some extra, it'd be thicker,
right.
Not as creamier.
Right.
So you can play with that too, as long as your blender can take it.
Right.
Okay, the next ingredient is the tahini, and we use raw tahini. Roasted tahini has a different flavor profile, which I don't like. I prefer the raw. So I use raw. So Crystal, you bring your jar close to the opening. Exactly. Yeah.
How much of this?
Yeah, so you take some out.
But how much?
Oh, and then, you're going to put 32 grams.
32, okay, very precise.
Yeah. Well, 30, 32, 34, around there. Okay, now come over here. Okay, put the jar down. Now use the knife to push it down. So we have at 142. That's where we need to get to. So it's very simple that way. Yeah. And then what you can do, yeah, when you push with your knife, like scrape it on the side of the spatula, push some more. You're just missing, oh my
Like
gosh.
2 grams.
Yeah, look at you. You really did that
Hey.
great, eh? Woo!
right.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And then also what Crystal is doing, I'll take this one here. What Crystal is doing is great. She was about to do that. When you cook, if you do a mise en place, meaning that on one side you have all your ingredients, on the other side you put the ingredients that you have used now. Crystal is a right hand, so we start from the right. You be a left hand, you would have on the left side. You do it, you put it on the right side when you're done. That's a mise en place, which is excellent. Okay, the next ingredient that we have is the lemon juice. Press, and yeah, shake it a bit. Press your lemon juice yourself. When you buy the one in store, is really, there you go, love. It's really, it tastes metallic. It's been pasteurized. So you lose nutrients and it tastes metallic. Your lemon juice is 25 grams. And so that brings you to 167, that's right. And again, it's easier to use a spoon like Crystal is doing. When you pour, you can go over. And I really, really, really insist that you follow the recipe the first time around. Because you might say, I like it, or I would like to have more of this or less of that. But if you don't follow the recipe, you don't know. You cannot correct it, right? And then the next ingredient is the water, also 25 grams.
We're running out of spoons.
You're running out of spoons. Yeah. And then, oh, you're calculating in your head? Yeah, 192. We have also on the recipe, it says there on the side exactly. You don't have to calculate in your head, but it's also a good practice. Keep your, your brain sharp. Neuroplasticity. Okay, 192. And then after that, we add garlic, and garlic is 10 grams. So 10 grams brings us to 202. And like Crystal is doing, as you can see, she's putting it on the side. Let's put it at the front, people can see. On the side, so you can see what you have. If you put it in, you're stuck.
Can I put it in whole like this, or should we like cut it a bit?
Yeah, let's cut it a bit. So I'll give you a board here. And you have a knife next to you. Excellent.
Like, does it need to be smaller, or can it just be like a rough chop?
Yeah, so what I can do is I'll show you, like I would cut it this way, put the flat surface down, so it's easier. Then you can cut it this way.
And then if you had a blender that is maybe not as powerful, you would maybe want to cut it more.
You mince it, definitely, yeah. And then before, yeah, we have also what's a great tool to have in the kitchen is a scraper.
Or a pastry knife.
Or a pastry knife.
Remember Jared? He was like, "It's a pastry knife."
It's a pastry knife. Yeah. Okay, and that's excellent when you work with that. Okay, and then the next ingredient is the cumin.
1 teaspoon.
And we need 1 teaspoon. So can I show you something, love?
Yeah.
So when you have that is if you put your finger here and you slide, you have it. And the other great thing is that if you use colors, then you know that the green, in my case, I know it's a 1 teaspoon. I know that the pink is a half, and I know that the blue is a tablespoon, It's great that way. Yeah, that's a half.
Really? A full half teaspoon of salt? That seems like a lot.
No, a quarter, love.
Oh,
yeah.
a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. Quarter, it's okay. We'll get this one later. Okay, there you go. And you have all your ingredients now. We put the lid on. Excellent. And we blend. I choose to have the smoothie cycle. So it goes on for 50 minutes, which is...
50 minutes?
So, sorry.
Seconds?
60 seconds, yeah. Well, 50 seconds. So it's 6
okay.
on my blender, yeah. Okay. And as you can hear, the sound started to change, like it wasn't moving anymore. So when it doesn't move, stop the blender because you need your mixture to keep moving. Otherwise, you are cooking the bottom layer, basically, because it spins so fast. My blender is a Blendtec, so maybe depending on the blender that you have, some people have also a, what's the other one?
Vitamix.
Vitamix. But those blenders are really strong, so you have to be careful with that. Okay, and then one thing I forgot to tell Christelle to add the sea moss powder. Sea moss is excellent. It's 92 minerals of the 102 that we need. So I add it at all my recipes. Just like you said, it's a very tiny little spoon. So it's perfect. I just add it at all my recipes. And now we're just going to mix it. Yeah, go ahead, please, yes. You're going to pour a little bit into that dish here. Well, actually, you need to use your spatula, yes. Yeah.
I can't see it.
Yeah, the texture, yeah, it's perfect. There we go. And then, same thing. I'll give you the knife.
Oh, maybe I could like plop it. And then...
You can, yeah. So there you go, you can, because that one is liquid enough. When it's not, so you don't want to make the dish dirty, that's why you would use the knife and push it in. There you go, just like that. Excellent.
I like these little bowls.
Yeah, they're pretty, the color. Okay, and then what I like to do, so now you have a basic recipe. You can put green onions on top. You can add a different seasoning than cumin. But again, like I said, at first, do it as I teach you. I like, with this one,
Paprika?
to just, sprinkle paprika on top. It's also that it's a beautiful color on top. Here I have, like you would serve it, I have some parsley.
You can also put like pine nuts.
You can put pine nuts. You can, you can play. This is the basic recipe. Are you ready to have a taste?
Yes.
Okay. So, we have little knives here. Yeah, you could do that. But also, like here, I have bell pepper. It's delicious with bell pepper. Bell pepper is the highest in vitamin C, more than milk. So, if you use a knife, you can put some like this. Isn't that nice?
It's really good. And then I guess too, the knife is good if you have guests and they're not double dipping.
Exactly. Exactly. Excellent. So there you are. Again, a very simple recipe. Have chickpeas ready, cooked on hand, and you can whip this one up in 5 minutes. Bon appétit!
Bon appétit!